Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Here we are, just the two of us today.
Yeah.
If Patreon's your thing, check out the link in the description below. Absolutely loads of stuff on there. Starts just $3 a month, helps support the channel. Pretty much something every day. Full watch-alongs, things like Seinfeld, Modern Family.
F is for family.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Welcome to Wrexham. Yeah, there's absolutely loads of stuff on there, isn't there? So check it out. If it's Band of Brothers is the new one we just started. Check it out. Dean Schneider, the Lion.
So
the Lion Man, is it? I don't know. It is the Lion.
Yeah. So
Whisperer.
we watched a couple, haven't we? And the one that I was really interested in was when the baby was born, and he took the baby to
the fence.
Yeah, the fence, and I was like, now I can see that he's actually introduced the baby to.
Not gonna lie, I love this guy. He's absolutely bonkers, right? I know he's not South African, but he reminds me of all the South Africans that I know.
Yeah.
He's very similar to a South African, and he gives me mad anxiety.
Yeah, he has no fear, does he?
And every South African I know has no fear.
Yeah.
They live their life and that's it. They're absolutely bonkers. But I know he's Swiss, I think he is, or something like that. But for me, he's not. He's South African.
Yeah.
He just comes across as pure South African.
Yeah.
But let's get into this. This is Baby Touches Lion, Dean Schneider.
Oh, yo, my girl. What's up, guys? So Nyla had a surgery. She's actually busy recovering right now. The vet had to come out, and it created also an opportunity for my daughter Nyla, who was named after the Queen, to physically get in touch with her. The only one who hated the situation after Nyla was sedated, obviously, was Dexter. He got super pissed, aggressive, and just wanted to kill each and everyone who does not belong to the family and goes close to Nyla.
That noise.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. It's really bad. Okay, so the plan now is I don't want to put Leo out. Why don't I want to put Leo out? That he doesn't get into fights with Dexter and Snow through the fence. We're gonna try to lure Nyla out into the live wild area, and then we're gonna go down and call the vet to come out. She will have to be darted, and I think her paw will need to be stitched. Hello, Dr. Sparks. I do have a little emergency. Nyla, the lioness, paw is actually lifting off her foot. It's quite bad. It's very deep. Let me know if and when you could come out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I will try to lure Nyla and the ladies into that direction, and then one of you guys will open up here for Leo. Alright, so I had to put Dexter and Snow into their original management camp, which is within the Live Wild area, so that I can place and lure Nyla into the Quattro camp, which is the smallest confined space in the Live Wild. Where is Nyla? I can see her. So we just lost sight of Nyla, and the Live Wild area is huge, so we were worried that we won't find her quickly because the vet is on his way right now, so we have to separate her. But she just jumped out of a bush and she's right there. Nyla, come. Here, come, gilly. So we're not gonna drive too fast because she has a hurt paw.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't care about the hurt paw. You my gilly.
They've got some setup there, haven't they?
Yeah.
She's such a warrior. Now you'll be seeing her running around like this now. Afterwards, I'll show you the wound at her paw. And then imagine her running around fearless like this, with this type of wound. Almost. Come, Nyla, come here.
I guess we wouldn't know what kind of pain they'd feel, would we?
No.
Don't know as like an animal, whether that wound is like, don't know, for us like a chipped nail or, don't know, or whether, I guess if there's blood coming from it
I
and
was
stuff
gonna say
like that.
if it's ripped off, it'd be like, you know.
You'd have thought so, but I don't know what the pain is. But if they're walking with limp or they're lying down because of it or whatever.
Yeah.
You my gilly. Gilly. You my girl. Come here. There we go.
It's great setup out of all the openings, isn't it?
Dexter is clearly telling Snow to get out of his way. It's actually a good thing that we brought Nyla here, so I can see those two boys communicating with one another when a female is around. So I know now for sure that Dexter is the dominant one amongst them when it comes to females. So when we put them together with the females again, or with one of the females, I have to obey Dexter and not Snow. Whereof now sometimes when we go on walks, Snow acts up like the most dominant one and Dexter is like taking it very easy. And this is actually something, there you can see Dex and Nyla. They're pretty much in love. You my girl, eh? You say hello to the boys. Okay, I also have to be careful. As soon as we see the vet and his car coming up, I have to disappear until they did the darting. Leon, who's holding the camera right now, he can be here because he's never interacting with the lions physically.
Yeah,
but for me, it's not going to be a safe thing because if she associates me with being on the side of the vet, the one who's actually hurting her, or not hurting, but you know, scaring her with the dart, then she could associate negativity with me, and that could impact and affect our relationship. Hello! How's it going? Good to see you again. So
what a
Nyla
cool
is
job.
now in the Quattro camp in the confined space. Okay, cool. See you in a bit.
I won't be anywhere near a lion.
They must be able to sense it.
Depends how often they have it done, I guess.
But when you take a dog to the vets, they know.
Yeah.
She looks stressed. She's like, really?
Yeah.
Don't go up there, you're going to fall asleep and fall out.
Yeah, he knows something's
Yeah.
happened. Not happy, is he?
No.
All right, guys, Nyla is deeply asleep, hopefully deep enough right now, because I remember at the movement she was waking up and jumping around, and that can happen. Nonetheless, she got 2 shots this time to just be sure, and now she's sleeping on the ground, and we can go in and check up on her paw and see what's the case.
Dexter got very protective again. Obviously, I tried to calm him down a little bit by talking to him through the fence.
Bow! 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 Bow!
Like, what are you doing to my woman?
Yeah.
No.
You know, Dexter goes
Not
nuts
happy.
if he sees stranger people or the vet coming closer to one of his family members. And that was the case as well right now.
Oof.
The cut is very bad, so
Yeah.
we definitely need to stitch it up.
Didn't say how it happened, right?
No.
Quite
We
bad. huh?
ripped it on a branch or
I
something.
mean, she didn't act too much as if she was very much in pain, but this will definitely get infected and it flies, you know.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Luckily, you know,
That's not good, or what? Or are you saying that she's more awake than we think?
yeah, I think maybe.
If she would jump up, which she did already when we did the movement, you just don't run. You just go right behind the pole or so. She will not come towards you. She will just be like very confused and wobble around a little bit in case she jumps up. Just saying, okay? Just don't start to run towards somewhere, okay? Because otherwise you act like prey. There you go. And then we've got a premiere going on here. My daughter Nyla, who is named after Nyla, is gonna first time in her short life put her hand on Nyla. Let's do that quickly before we start with the procedure. I know she will never ever in her life be able to interact physically the way I do with the lions, but she will wish to be able to do so. And one day when she will wish to do that, and I have to say unfortunately it's too dangerous, I can show her pictures of moments where she actually has been interacting with the lions on a physical basis, not only through the fence. When I saw her face and her eyes when she laid her hands onto Nyla, it was just absolutely unbelievable. That smile was
eyes are
different
open.
from Dada's smiles. And then she looked up to me as well, and she was like, "Daddy, I'm touching her." And I was like, "Yeah, you are." That was unbelievable.
Aww.
Messy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The spikes they have on the tongue will get hooked up with it. All right, so we had a look at the paw and we definitely had to clean out everything, disinfect it. We're making now internal stitches which are dissolvable so that we don't have to sedate her again and take out the stitches. And ideally she will, how long will it take her to get right again? What do you think?
Look, I think the wound should be healed within 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, she should be healed again. The good thing is the cut does not go.
I wonder how much it costs to keep these lions.
Imagine just in food alone would be quite expensive.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to. I don't think they're not going hunting, are they?
No,
You
but
know?
I mean, I wonder how much it costs and like where they're living and
I mean, it's
how
South
he's
Africa,
funding
isn't
it.
South Africa, isn't it? So you know, you're going to be able to get. He might go out hunting himself.
Yeah.
Don't know with a gun and and that kind of hunting. I don't know. I have to know more about him than how he does it. But I imagine the land itself is expensive.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But I
just
don't-
wondering what he does to be able to fund what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Underneath the actual paw. So when she's walking, she's not putting actual pressure on the
Pressure,
cut.
yeah.
And that's a very good thing. Otherwise, it would have been a much bigger issue. I'm checking the reflexes. If she flinches with the ear when I'm touching it inside, that means that she's much more awake than we think she is. She's breathing well. The eyes look good as well. But then we always do that little check. And if the ear would do that one, we'd have to be careful, hurry up, or just give her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Surgery's done. We're gonna put the reverse drug in now, and it's gonna take her a couple of minutes to wake up. And yeah, then we're just gonna follow up with her recovery. Great success.
We should go straight back to Dexter and.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. She's got jelly legs. It's like you when you come out the pub.
What's up, guys? It's 2 days since Nyla had her surgery where we had to stitch up her paw. A security told me today that he thinks the paw might be open again. She's kind of limping. We came up here, we checked through the fence, and I think it's the reality. The paw is open again. We're gonna go in, check on it now, and most probably the vet has to come out again. Oh my Kelly. All right, so I've taken pictures and videos. I will send it through to the vet who treated her. And then we'll find out if we need to bring him out again or not. I think it's not 100% sure that he has to come out because they're quite tough. I mean, yes, the wound is open again, but lions are lions and they have to deal with much worse things in the wild than that. And yeah, obviously I want the best for Nyla. And that's why if he believes, yeah, there is a risk of infection and stuff like that, even though she got a long-acting antibiotic, then we'll bring him out again. But if he thinks, it's not too bad and the antibiotic will do its job, then we'll just let her heal like that.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see what's next, then make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, it's very heartwarming what he does, but
Yeah.
it's very anxiety inducing as well, isn't it? Because I mean that was quite easy to watch that, the normal, apart from the end there where he's sort of like, you know, the lion's running around and he's sort of like stroking it and stuff. I'm just like, I know he knows what he's doing, but still. You know,
well, he even said his daughter will never ever be able to do it, so he knows that, you know, it's not something that everyone can do.
I think he also knows what risk he's running as well. I think he knows it's a very high risk situation when he's in. Because I imagine any wild animal can turn at any time.
Oh, of course, well, even like dogs and cats.
Yeah, but he's absolute bonkers, isn't he?
He is. He's great, though. I love him.
Great.
I love watching him.
Same. Yeah, enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.